Brick and Eric Vlogs. So today I have an unboxing slash first look slash comparison for you guys. Last Saturday I managed to cop the Yeezy 350s, the Beluga 2.0s, not the semi-frozen yellows, although I wished. But I managed to cop these through Foot Locker. I basically went in the Foot Locker app on Monday. I registered myself for a ticket, and on Friday I was able to confirm a size 11 for me. Then I went in store, picked it up, smooth as possible. Hats off for me because I got lucky enough to get a pair. So basically, when you open the box, you got some paper, and then the right shoe, and then the left shoe. This right here is currently my 5th pair of Yeezys. I have the Beluga 1.0s, the olive ones, black and reds, and the triple whites. Originally, I had 2 pairs of the triple whites, but I resold one of them, and I had a pair of the coppers, but I resold that one as well. So this is my 7th cop, 5th for personal. Overall, I actually really like these. As some of you guys may know, the original Yeezy Belugas, those were the first of the V2s, and originally the V1s were a half to a whole size big. So I ordered a 10.5 when I originally got them, and it ended up being too tight, so sometimes I wear them, but I really don't like to because it's just too tight. I'll wear either like very thin socks or I'll take out the insoles. But these right here, these fit very true to size. So I wear a size 11 in Ultra Boost. I wear a size 11 in most Jordans, 10.5 in some cases with the 6s and such. I wear an 11 in NMDs. I wear a 10 to a 10.5 in Converses, 10.5 in Vans. So that's just to give you a frame of reference for how they fit. Personally, these are a size 11 and I feel like they fit perfectly fine. I think I like these more than the olives that I have, and the triple whites I don't really wear as much because they're just too clean. I don't want to mess them up at all. I would probably wear these as much as I wear my black and red Yeezys. As you guys might see in some of my vlogs, I wear them all the time and I do not care what the situation is. I'll just go ahead and wear them. I did want to compare them with these guys. These are the Beluga 1.0s, as I previously said, and there are a few key differences that I would like to point out. Firstly, the most obvious one being the stripe. So on the 1.0s, it has an orange stripe straight across, and the V2, the 2.0s, actually do have a stripe. The stripe is actually just gray. It's the same exact shade of gray, but if you look closely, you can actually see where there is a stripe. Next, I don't know how many times you'll get a chance to see this, the shade of oranges are not the same. On the box, it says that it is a solar red. This is a solar red Beluga, and on the 2.0s, this is a B orange shade of orange. I don't know if B stands for black, but it just says B orange without the E. Now personally, I do like the 2.0s better because it's a little more toned down. It's not as bright. And for the 2.0s in specific, it does have the pull tab. I like the pull tab because it just looks more fashionable. On the inside, the insole, it's actually gray and orange compared to the 1.0s where it is gray and black. If you look closely on the heel, it's actually a gray on gray heel tab compared to the gray on dark gray slash black on the 1.0s. I don't know if this is due to age. The bottoms on the 2.0s are actually a lot more blue than the 1.0s. The 1.0s have a slightly yellow tint to them. I think that they came in this way when I first got them. If you look closely at the inside of the shoe, you'll notice that the 2.0s are a lot more blue than the 1.0s. But like I said, it could be due to age. Another thing I would like to point out is that on the Beluga 1.0s, there is orange sparkles throughout the shoe compared to the 2.0s where there is not. I don't notice any sparkles at all. It just looks like it has that zebra pattern that the Yeezy 350s are well known for. Also, if you look on the laces, the 2.0s have a solid lace. It's just solid gray, there's nothing to it, while the 1.0s have a pattern similar to a diamond. As for the box, you'll notice that the boxes are the exact same. There is no difference between the boxes. It's still the same brown pull-out box that says 350 Boost, Adidas.com/Kanye, so on and so forth. But like I was saying earlier, the color combinations are different. So on the 1.0s, it says steel gray, Beluga, and solar red, while the 2.0s say gray, black, orange, and DGS OGR. To be honest with you, I do not know what DGS OGR means, but they are different in terms of color, and I do find the gray on the 2.0s to have a little bit of a blue tint, not just on the outsole, but on the knitting as well, on the prime knit. While on the 1.0s, the gray is really more of a pure gray with that hint of orange. They both retail for $220, but resale on them is a bit different. As far as I'm aware, the Beluga 1.0s are going for a lot higher. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. I would say anywhere from 800 onwards, while the Beluga 2.0s are around $450 to $500. And this is due to it being more widely available to consumers. One thing I would like to point out too is that on the 1.0s, the supply 350 is actually normal. So it just says it, you can read it, it's very legible, and it is in that steel gray. While the Beluga 2.0s, the supply 350 is reflected, so you can actually read it. If you put it towards the mirror, it'll pop up as normal. And it is also the black orange, or the bee orange, as I mentioned before. As for the patterns, the Beluga 1.0 has more of a light gray on slightly darker gray pattern, while on the 2.0s there's a bit more contrast. So it's still that same light gray, not a steel gray, it's more just a gray with a much darker gray, so it just pops a little more than on the 1.0s, which is one thing I personally like about it. All in all, I really think that I like the 2.0s better. You know, hype aside and resale price aside, I don't find the 1.0s to be much better than the 2.0s. I think the 2.0s really hit it out of the park. I really like the pull tab. I like how it has a bit more of a bluish shade. I like how there's more contrast with the pattern. I do like how the stripe isn't overbearing. It's just a gray stripe with orange text. I like how it is my size, so it'll just fit me a lot better, because wearing the 1.0s was honestly a bit of a pain sometimes. So I feel like I'm going to be wearing the 2.0s a lot more common than I will be wearing the 1.0s. All in all, guys, I just want to show you this. It's just a quick look showing off the Beluga 2.0s and the Beluga 1.0s compared right next to each other. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace. Let it go.